This three-dimensional title, over the clip, matching its duration, I didn't touch it by hand. A macro built it. It created the fusion composition, loaded a template into it, wrote the text, and merged it over the video. And the key thing to get is that this is just one example. A macro can build and drive a fusion composition in many ways. Let's see how, and then everything you can do with it. 3 things. First, DaVinci Resolve Studio with scripting on. It's all through the API. The free version doesn't expose it. On Windows, if it won't start, Video 87 fixes it in 2 minutes. Second, a footage clip on the timeline with the playhead over it. That's where the macro will work. Third, a Fusion template file, a dot setting that produces the title. A Fusion artist handed me this one, and that's the beauty of templates. People who can build compositions package them, and you call them from macro. Let's look at the pieces. The first action, Fusion clip, puts a Fusion composition on the track above the clip, same duration, with the footage inside, the base to work on. Then a form asks me for the title. So the same macro makes a different title every time. Load setting loads the artist template into the composition. Text set writes my title into the text node. And the last one, merge over, puts the title's render over the footage. 5 actions, and it all shows up in the timeline on its own. Let's dwell here, because this is the heart of it. This is the composition the macro built. Here's the footage coming in. This is the 3D title block that came from the template. The three-dimensional text, the camera, the lights, the renderer. In this merge, the macro added it, takes the title's render and puts it over the footage, background of video, foreground the title. Then it all leaves through media out and back to the timeline. Every connection you see, the macro made through scripting. I didn't drag a single node. The 3D title is one recipe, but these are the building blocks, and you combine them however you like. Load and save setting. Load an artist templates, or save your own to reuse on every project. Node add and node connect. Build a graph from scratch, node by node. Text set and param set. Write values into nodes, even multi-component values, like a position or a color. Keyframe set. Animate a value over time. Merge over. Composite anything over the footage. Comp report lists the nodes so you know what to touch. A macro doesn't just edit a Fusion composition. It can build it and drive it. And as always, the real win is scale. Drop this macro in a loop and title a whole timeline in one go. Save your best compositions as dot setting and let macros stamp them onto every project. It needs DaVinci Resolve Studio. The macro is ready in the description. Remember to adapt the template path. If it helps, subscribe.